नीचे रख फोन। बस इधर उठा दे। चल नहीं इधर पहले एक साइड से उठा नहीं बाइक ये अब इधर से करना। आपने बता दिया। चलो बस ठीक है।
There's a lady ashore, all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
हाँ सेट भी आता है, इधर आ जाओ। देखिए सामने चल नहीं नीचे करना
Art is a debatable topic. There are several theories found in art as a subject. To be able to describe one's approach, there is the Russian academic, the Italian Renaissance, Swedish masters, French theory, and numerous others. My way is basically established through an elementary approach that surfaces from being able to draft a visual concept, which inspires and motivates me towards learning how I observe and feel things around me. My journey as an art instructor and a teacher has not been an easy one. I'm not particularly eager to make any grand claims. As you all can see, what inspires me is the classical way of depicting a visual. The visual territory comes from the classical background, some expressive and some based on realism. My ownership is through how I paint and try to resolve those technical problems. Drawing and painting to me is a problem-solving activity which entails a massive amount of labor. I'm not perfect, hence I try to go slow in my process and I paint a few pieces yearly. My subjects are found in an imaginative realm, painting bold strokes, impasto work, through palette knife while I'm painting a certain area in that anatomy or be that background where the subject resides. I try my best to logically enhance what is in front, the drama that follows, rebirth, movement, consequences in the atmosphere, and how to tackle the background while keeping the main stance in focus. I like to keep it a simple, straightforward approach. Nothing pseudo or complex about it. The more simple and straight it is, the more challenging it becomes for me to be able to achieve that. I do like challenges. I like to conform, twist, and communicate my subjects in a natural order, not disturbing the sanity of the visual. It is true when I state that my approach is layered upon layers, because every day I compare my previous approach to the next day and I find something odd and I change it. Then there are more layers which come on top. In my work, the spectrum of values range from the darkest greens to bluish greens, as in the Russian academic approach, grays and dark browns, which are evident in the Renaissance palette, to be able to bring forth my subjects in that light source. The expressive sense naturally stipulates a mature color palette. Unnecessarily sharp or loud chroma goes against my tendencies. As a rule, I use dark chroma on top and glaze it within thin layers. Technically, there's a lot happening. Now, how do I look at a painting? So, it's basically when you hear that perfect song or music, you feel like the musician has played that instrument as though it was just played for you. You look at a painting to imagine how the painter painted that. So, a good approach to understand a painting is through looking at how the painter approached that subject. So I tend to look at subjects where they are placed, whether in distance or foreground, background. Do I tend to sense a cold distance or warm closeness? What about the ring on the finger? How is it giving a glowing chroma to the value? Is it denoting that the sitter is a welcoming person? How does the background come into play? Is it subtle emergence or a chaotic one? So the transitions are gradual or are they abrupt in nature? There is much more, and my observations are more inclined towards skill as the basis. I appreciate the technique behind its execution. I appreciate the beauty of an image and how strategically it was composed. Being able to read symbolism and visual allegories, basically the hidden interpretation behind the artist's work is what hones my interest. My routine and video documentation are an effort to inspire like-minded people. My sight and the way I look at things are entirely different from how people see and observe things. The best way to clarify and understand your own approach is through academic language. One should study life and give alone time to yourself. Expose yourself to a library of visuals that intellectually and visually aid your growth in that specific direction.
आप उठा ले
हाँ ठीक है 1 2 and